My favorite is still. First, we beat up his wife. Oh my shit.
Three of us beat up Piccolo. He's tough as shit. So my dad does.
So your guys, you probably want to meet up with mission ops group.
Yeah.
And try to figure out a way of determining who's been infected, who isn't, and maybe investigate this whole cure idea.
Okay.
What are you two doing on board the USS Less?
This. Hey.
You two are drinking. You're sitting in the fucking galley, just sitting there getting toasted.
No, we're gonna, patrol around the ship and, take a look at things, make sure the bridge sees that we're
They're
here.
being Bender on the.
Every once in a while, hey ship, are you okay?
No answer, I guess so.
Alright, I'm pretty sure if it was wounded in any way.
You guys have
tell us.
popcorn as you're watching through our screens.
Pretty much, yeah.
So you want to fly around the ship? Is that
Well, I mean,
orbit the ship.
yeah, that's why we might fly around. Just make it so that we're in an orbit around it.
around it?
Yeah. And if we see anything, we can investigate. That'd be cool. Because
I say shoot it down, but I don't think any of us have.
Should any of those top tier cream of the crop guys show up, you should blow them out of the space.
absolutely, with all of my skills
And turrets.
in turrets and driving, and I guess he can drive us around, but I'm going to be super helpful when it comes
Could reach out to the enemy ship's captain. Self-destruct.
Oh, you're right.
I can't do that,
The enemy's
actually.
captain.
The enemy's captain. It's true. I can make them self-destruct.
Okay.
There's a lot of things I can do now that I know my range. It is ridiculous.
So Trenance is willing to take you to the ops mod where the mission mission officers are located.
Oh, how do we know this guy isn't exposed?
We don't.
Okay. I was gonna
Did
ask.
he clean Luke up?
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave both of them a good chem shower.
Not that I needed
Supposedly.
it.
I'm gonna spray you down with more.
No, more spores!
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. We appreciate your help. Give us a hug. Wait, no, that's unnecessary.
Yeah, hug him and then push him into the crew with everybody else.
Now we leave.
And then you go grab that vent and throw it back at them too.
Just think about that old Simpsons episode where Bart's running against Martin for class rep or whatever. Martin starts talking about asbestos. Bart's like, that's not enough asbestos. We want more asbestos. More asbestos. More asbestos. Gets the whole class to do it. Martin and the teacher just like, oh my god.
So, David, Bakasura, make a. Actually, both of you can make recon checks.
Oh, good. That's still 2d6,
That's
right?
intelligence, by the way.
Yeah, it'd be intellect plus your recon.
So I have a 0.
Minus 3.
I have 1 in recon. So
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet. -2.
minus 2?
He has a 1 in recon.
I have a 1 in recon and I have a -1 in intelligence.
Oh.
Because one of the things that I was able to do, because you didn't say, "Oh, you're gonna roll double 1s," I was able to get a +1 in my intelligence. Which gives me a roll of 2. No, I'm just kidding. It was 7.
That was still.
So you got a 7. What'd you get, David?
That was-
Let's see. I got a 4 minus 3.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
That was still perfect.
I don't have recon.
2 I do.
Like this doesn't.
That. And I told you I don't like spoilers.
So as you guys in the ship are kind of orbiting around the Endeavour, Billy notices that there is somebody moving about through the damaged sections of the port PSM.
Oh, do they look like? Are they wearing like a vac suit, or are they just
Yes.
glass?
They're. You see two of them, and they are wearing vac suits.
Billy Hill.
Is on the ship? Is there like our ship? Is there additional crew, or is it just the 4 of us?
It's just the 4 of you.
I'm going
Yeah,
to
there with a drink.
open broadcast.
Bill.
Can I do that?
Bill, Billy.
Talk to them, like.
Yeah.
Instead of Bond. James Bond.
Because I'm just gonna be like, hey, what you doing? But do you inform me that those guys are there? Because I don't see them.
They then jump onto the ship.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, what you doing?
I found her TikTok, Isabel's actor.
Yeah.
It was like, tell me you were on Disney Channel without telling me you were on Disney Channel. And then she just walks on the screen and goes, what you doing? I'll send you the link later.
One of them is human. One of them is a Vargar. The Vargar responds back that you'll keep your distance if you know what's good for you.
Okay.
I mean, that's why I detached the ship.
That literally did not answer my question.
Just ready the guns to all point in their direction.
Because that's all we know how to do.
I don't know how to do that. Can you man the guns too?
I don't think I can.
Yeah, so I'm just.
We
like,
get all the
I mean,
ship's guns to point at him.
If I man
Stopper will shoot. They don't stop, so instead I pop out an airlock with my gun and shoot.
Oh, wait, what was that?
Just rope yourself to like a handlebar or something that's in there. Open the airlock.
Family Guy Star Wars, where Cleveland as R2D2 just pulls out a clock and spin.
So the Vargar responds back, you'll keep your distance if you know what's good for you. And then you see a laser pop out from inside the damaged section of the port PSM and lance out and just barely miss the Vargar. And the human turns around and opens fire with a snub revolver in that general direction. And now there's a small gunfight going on, but you can't see where that laser came from because it was inside somewhere.
Back the ship up. Beep, 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 beep. The ship just like, nope, starts backing up.
So by yeah, hands pop up, emotes.
Whoa.
So the laser that we saw, was it like the mounted lasers that guns uses?
No,
or
it was much smaller than that.
much smaller.
It was a small arms fire.
Yay. Should I try getting in the guns and shooting them at them?
What?
I can cause a big ol' hole in the ship.
Do not.
What is
Considering I
what is
manned the
needed
guns.
to-
No,
man
we're
the-
on the other side now.
the guns on the ship?
Somebody to man the turret, and
Well,
you
like
could-
what is the turret?
Well, listen.
so it would use the gunner turret skill.
Okay, yeah, I don't have that.
That doesn't mean you can't do it.
Yeah.
You would just be at -3.
If I looked at, since my guy mans the guns and it's been dumbed down for him, it just probably just a button that says shooty button.
Yeah, shooty button.
boom, boom, boom here.
It's just a stick that says boom, so it says boomstick.
This is my
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in the gun and shoot at the laser because I was trying to talk to people and then somebody interrupted my conversation and it was on open frequency,
Oh,
so
God.
everybody could hear it.
Oh shit. Okay, so I forget what's in that turret. Is it pulse lasers?
lasers. We upgraded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right, that's in the thing, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Fuel tanks, sensors, weapons, double turret. 2-time pulse laser 2D, double turret. 2-time sandcaster.
Yes. So yeah, I'm just gonna give warning shots. I don't know how well this is gonna go, but
Okay, go ahead and make
Warning
a
shots.
gunner roll. That would be your dexterity modifier plus your gunner. And if you're untrained, it's -3.
-4.
You're gonna break my guns.
Oh, no.
Going really good.
-2.
You murder the people you were trying to talk to.
I'm trying to talk to everybody, so whatever.
Warning shot. You.
It's fuel cell.
And we're rolling.
So that is shown as an exceptional failure. The traveler failed as completely as it is possible to fail. Anything that can go wrong goes wrong. If they're attempting to repair a device, the device is further damaged or even destroyed. In a
Warning
social
shot.
situation, the traveler gets into further trouble.
I feel like he just went into the gun turret room and went.
I don't even think I entered.
We rolled to shoot warning shots.
I rolled to shoot warning shots. No. And I just reached into the gun room.
No.
He pressed a button and the auto aim
Fire
clicked on.
warning shots.
So-
turn the gun into.
Each of these pulse
I
lasers,
just hit the controls and said, that's good enough.
each of these pulse lasers does 2d damage, and there's 2 of them. So roll 4d6. And multiply that number times 10.
Oh!
He's been rolling nothing but 6s over here.
No, that's,
Got a 1, a 5, a 4,
no, 1 to 5 is 6.
a 4.
No,
So-
it was a 6.
1, 5, and a 6.
And then this last one was a 4.
That's what I was saying.
So 16.
160.
Yep.
So David gets up into the
I'm just,
We're here to save you.
I never said we're here to save them. I asked them what they were doing. They were rude. So, and then somebody shot a gun. So warning shots all around. I'm not trying to take sides.
So
here.
your warning shot, David gets into the turret and you hear "Bop, bop, 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 bop," and you see these lances of light come out from your ship, and you see the Vargur and the human that are in spacesuits go poof and just disappear into a cloud of vapor.
I warned them.
Do they know what
Yeah,
happened to that?
now the
laser
other
gun?
side knows not to interrupt you.
And so the laser goes through them and cuts off a section of damage off the side of the Endeavour, and so now this section is like floating in an orbit around the Endeavour.
No, we have a floating shield.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Was anyone in that wreckage just suddenly got marooned, or
That did
No.
the opposite of help.
do we hear this and know? Like, if I'm familiar with the turrets, do I
Dude, we
know what just
felt
happened?
this.
I don't know that you would feel, because you're on the opposite side of the ship, so you're in the starboard PSM.
If a section got cut off,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. If the ship got
This is a
hit-
100,000 ton ship. I mean, the odds that you would feel that on the opposite side of the ship are
Maybe
unlikely.
you looked at the cat person and went, "Did you just fart?"
You might have felt it, but it might not have felt out of place. from
But
all
I'm
the
sure
other
that you're
cameras.
hearing over your comms that they
Yeah.
were talking to somebody, because he openly broadcast it.
Do we hear the gunfire through that?
so
You might hear the gunfire through the
No,
comms.
this is what you hear. You're like, okay, this should be like a J drive.
What are you doing?
They're similar, right?
What are you doing to my cannons?
Shit.
Is this catnip? Bum, bum, bum.
Step away from the bag, or I will skin you.
all right.
Right after you do that, a fucking little computer rat thing runs out of the fucking cannon.
It runs across the desktop. Jesus fuck!
A meat-sheathed little robot comes
Yeah.
running out.
I didn't buy the robot, so I don't know.
It hasn't been cleaned.
So
It's leaving a trail.
So Trenance leads you out of his little hidey hole and towards the towards the ops mod section of the ship.
Oh, wait. Before we continue, I'm going to open broadcast again. Yeah, next time don't shoot at us.
Like,
The
the
guy-
guy that took the shot and missed, whoever's in charge of him was like, "Did you hit him?" And then, like, before he could answer, just,
Yeah.
"Yup." I got him. I did.
I mean, like his back is against the wall, his heart, he's like holding his chest as there's bullet holes perfectly around him. But he's just holding his laser gun, just like, I got him!
They shouldn't have fired. I was trying to talk to them, they shouldn't have fired.
Right.
So, Trenance is leading you towards ops mod, and he leads you to a. So the PSMs are connected to the main section of the ship through gantries, and so right now the only way is basically to crawl on these gantries, crawl literally on your hands and knees through these shafts to get to the main section of the ship, because they have sealed off other portions of the ship. And you come out into 38, which is you come out in near the brig. In the brig, in a door that is not entirely sealed shut, one of the cells in the brig. The door is ajar. It is not locked. You see a crew member wearing a Deepnight jumpsuit, speed suit, with the Deepnight logo on it. And further down the hall, you see two shamblers. And they aren't really doing anything.
The crewmate's alive, correct?
Yes.
Crewmates infected, the shamblers aren't doing anything.
Both of you make recon checks.
Man. 10.
10.
220.
Yeah, what are you doing to me? Don't attack me.
Oh my god, I haven't heard that.
I haven't heard that either.
You've never heard that?
In a while.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you get?
10.
On your 10, you notice
Quick, you give your message.
that
For your name.
this guy that's inside the cell with the door ajar, he's got like thick blue veins poking out in his face and forehead, and you see around his eyes what look like little parts of the creepers coming out of his eye sockets around his eyeballs. And he turns to you, the door opens and you come in, he turns to you and starts coming towards you, and he has a big wrench, and he's coming towards you.
Gonna put him down with the axe.
It's like a wrench with a head on it like that big. Both of you roll initiative.
I want to roll initiative too.
Yeah, you guys can roll initiative as well.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so initiative is the 2 dice plus.
Intelligence or
Either
dexterity?
intellect or dexterity, your choice.
Okay, I got 2 6s and plus 1.
Nice.
13.
I got 8.
So what'd you get?
13.
God damn. And what did Rexar get?
8.
What did Billy get?
Billy got a 9.
Okay. And what about Bakasara?
10.
You guys screaming in my comms.
Look out! Oh, I'm not in the room with the screen, so I'm in the gun room.
You're just walking back with hands in pockets whistling.
So Hannibal, this
Yeah.
this crew member that was inside the cell is coming towards you. What do you do?
I will say stop.
Shoot people. With ship-grade weapons.
He stops and he holds up the wrench. He's like, "Oh, thank God somebody's here. You must be here to rescue us." And Trenance looks at you and he goes,
Yep.
Trenance looks at you both and he kind of whispers, he goes, "He's infected. You can see it."
Oh, believe me, I'm very aware.
Well, we asked him a few questions politely. I realized we were on open call.
The Shamblers are also moving towards you.
No.
I'm gonna take
We're
a
all
shot
on
at
a
the guy
private channel.
before.
Just
Okay.
in your vicinity.
I'm gonna take a shot at one of the shamblers.
Shamblers?
behind him, yeah.
Okay.
One of the actual shamblers.
All right.
So roll to shoot. So 11. What is it for the attack?
It would be dexterity plus your gun combat. Your dexterity mod plus your gun combat.
So dexterity. So I have 11, 12,
When I make my character.
At least you don't have negatives. 3 different
14.
stats.
14?
Yes.
Wow.
I do.
Social education intelligence. And then 0.
That is an exceptional success. Go ahead and roll your damage, and you can add 6 to that damage.
Is because when I was making the character, I did something that increased it to 3.
Okay, so
I had more social.
I think
what do
I'm
I
book
add for
learning.
damage then? It's going
So it's just it's whatever the damage for the weapon is,
okay.
and then plus 6. So you have a laser pistol. So is that 3D plus 3?
21.
Holy fuck. So you hit one of the Shamblers dead center and like just vaporize a section of the chest out. It is still coming at you though. But it is quite injured. You still have a minor action. Did you want to move at all?
I'm gonna take a step or two back.
Okay. When you fire, the guy with the wrench immediately goes back into a combat stance and is going to come at Rexar with the wrench. Meanwhile, on the USS Less, Bakasura, what are you doing? You're still in the turret.
Yeah, I'm gonna open comms and be like, all right, person number 3. What are you doing?
You get a response
I'm trying to take a nap.
that says, "I'm weapons officer Andrea Rickardson. Are you helping me? I don't understand."
Guns.
Well, if you're being rude, then I will give you correction and lessons.
I hope.
As you can see, with my other 2 examples, I'm here to gather information as to what the fuck.
She asks if she can board your ship.
No.
Weapons officer is the one that works with the captain's captain's.
You have to stay 6 kilometers away and wear a mask at all times.
Can I board your ship? Just press the button. Like the pulse cans just start spinning.
He doesn't. He'd do that and then actually fire. Like
Yeah, you probably don't even want him to spin them up.
Yeah, it's either go or don't go. I'm gonna fire warning shots and I executed 2 people.
That may or may not have been infected.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can't ever be too sure, you know. So you're like, no, you.
No, you cannot board the ship. We're not opposed to helping, but you cannot board the ship.
You do not have permission to board.
She says, "Have you been aboard the Endeavour?"
Oh yeah, all the time. We come here every Tuesday.
She says, "I'm not joking. This is serious. If you have crew members on this ship, they can never leave."
Fine, never.
Just like sitting in the cockpit. Okay.
See ya.
Without fuel, asshole.
Yeah. Do you guys have fuel that we can?
She says we could probably obtain fuel from by breaking into the bridge and retaking the bridge, but again, you cannot. Your crew members, anybody that is aboard this ship, cannot leave.
Wait, no, I'm not there.
Well, I'm assuming this is over the open.
Yeah, you can hear this.
It's open way.
Yeah, it's an open mic.
So,
We have-
I'm just gonna immediately call this out. You wanted to board the ship, and now you're saying no one can leave?
But we.
No, she said she wanted to board the ship.
Yeah.
But then she said,
No.
right after we told her no, like, oh, nobody on the ship can leave. It's like, you
Well,
just want-
If those crew members have been aboard the Endeavour, they can never leave.
Aren't you aboard the Endeavour?
No, they gave us.
Right. I can never leave.
Then why'd you want to get on my ship?
Because I have to check to make sure that you will never leave.
We can fly around all we want.
Warning shot!
Just start spinning the ship in circles. We can fly around all we want, and then we run out of gas.
Yeah. So Billy, you're sitting on the bridge, and the computer starts going beep 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 beep. It is a low fuel warning, and the power plant is running low.
That's the
Listen,
sound.
lady, we had a nice chemical bath. I'm pretty sure we can leave.
She doesn't know we're aboard yet. Oh, and you just gave it away.
Yeah, and she says,
My intelligence is -3. I'm in character this time.
she says, "Don't you
You have an
understand?
excuse.
Don't you?" She says, "Don't you understand? Nobody can leave this ship ever. If even one particle of this entity gets to any inhabited world, it will destroy that planet.
So we kill the entity.
It's not that easy."
Maybe on a large ship.
Can't you like hit the self-destruct on the ship or something?
So, she says that would be possible, yes, but we would have to retake the bridge. They are tied in there. It is next to impossible to get in.
Yeah, let's wait.
So yeah, you're getting low fuel warnings that the power plant is on the USS Less is going to shut down.
So, am I smart enough to know that I should shut it down before that happens?
I would think.
Considering you're a pilot, I think it's the only thing you're intelligent
So
in.
here's what you would know as the pilot.
Billy Hill.
If you are, if the ship can no longer maneuver because there's no power coming from the power plant, that means you won't be in a stable orbit. Your best option is to dock or fly as far away from the Endeavour as you can so that you don't randomly run into it during an unstable orbit around the ship. If you do that, you will be far enough away that you would break communications with these guys. All they have is personal comms.
Okay, so I'm going to get onto a comm channel with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, so guy that owns the other half of the ship,
Yep.
these are our options. We're running out of fuel, so we can either dock. Dock.
Oh my god.
Just start crying.
Or
We can siphon fuel from the bridge.
so we can either dock,
Isn't that what she
or
Right. If you can retake the bridge, you can unlock the fuel, and your ship can fuel up. But she's saying she's not going to let anybody try to leave the ship ever.
so we either have to dock or I have to turn the engine off, and we'll go into an unstable orbit and we might crash into the ship.
Should I have her take a leap of faith to our ship?
No, because then you. I mean,
gunny chick though. We wanted to meet the.
This was not the gunny chick.
It is.
Oh, it is guns.
It is.
Oh.
This is guns.
She's the one who destroyed the fuel cache to begin with, to make sure that the Endeavor would never reach
Wait, is it
inhabited space.
I thought that person died.
No, she destroyed the fuel cache, making sure that everybody on this ship would be relegated to a slow suicide.
Well, I'm relaying what we can do with the ship as of right now, with what little fuel we have left. So we can turn it off before we run out of fuel and go into an unstable orbit and possibly hit the ship
You can cut off communications and go safe away.
far safe away, but we still might run into the ship. Or we can dock.
Now, the downside to going way out and breaking communications and then running out of fuel is that you have no way of getting back to the one place where you know that there is fuel.
I guess we're docking.
So I isn't very smart, but I have a feeling that going far away and then running out of fuel is not a good thing.
Yeah, we're gonna have to dock. Let's dock on this side.
Dock. What?
I said let's dock on this side.
On the damage on the port PSM.
Yeah, we already know about the other side.
Okay. Okay, if that's what you want to do, go ahead and make a pilot check.
Uh-oh.
Dex plus your pilot.
8.
8 total?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a success.
I saw the 2 and got scared.
You are able
3
to.
but I got a +3 to my pilot.
Yeah. So you're able to dock,
Yeah.
and you get an airlock seal which attaches your ship to the Endeavor, but the entire section next to the airlock is all ripped open to space. So, I mean, all you've done is attached. It's not like the airlock is actually going to do you any good.
Perfect. No one can get on.
Well,
Yeah,
she's in a vac suit.
Can we lock?
Yeah, you can lock the. I mean, Starship security is
Okay.
Yeah.
pretty
You
intense.
stay in the turret.
Was this back on open comms?
That'll be our proof that we found the Endeavor. We just got part of the airlock still attached.
Still attached to the ship. Yeah. Can we have our 1,000,000 credits now?
We done did find you, did.
Rexar, this crew member, this infected crew member, is coming towards you. What would you like to do?
But the drone might be in spores on.
Yeah, but I can use it to explore
Should
the
I
inside of the
cut
ship.
him in half
yeah,
now? He's
yeah,
coming
yeah.
at me to hurt me.
I don't care.
Alright. Swinging my axe on him.
Okay, go for it.
It is a 11.
That hits. And you, let's see here. You can add +3 to your damage.
+3. Oh my. That deals 4d6. Uh, 20 points of damage.
Jesus.
And if he's wearing armor, I have armor piercing 6.
So, you
Damn.
tear this guy apart. He's still alive, but he has no endurance. He has no strength.
Just kind of falls over.
He has 2 decks left. He is very badly wounded.
He can crawl though.
Yeah, he's not dead yet. Did you want to do anything with your minor action?
Step on
Turn
Oh, I guess minor action was to move forward and swing. Yeah.
A reaction to turn on my shield and get ready to block.
Okay. The controlled crew member is going to swing on you. Wow. And he is so badly wounded, he's probably not going to be much good. Because he's at a -3 now.
My protection.
Yeah, he misses completely with the wrench.
Does he even hit my shield or does it just.
No, he doesn't even hit. He doesn't even get close to you. He is so badly wounded. The Shamblers move forward and are going to try to bludgeon Hannibal. So let's see here.
Would they have to run past me?
They are using just arms to bludgeon.
You get attack opportunities in this game.
An 8 hits, and the
You
other
don't
one.
want. You just take a penalty.
I thought I was. Well,
Yeah, they both hit.
I just assumed I was fairly big, so I was
like
in the
blocking
way.
Oof. So yeah, you're wearing combat armor though. So they do their arms bludgeon against your combat armor for a total of 8 points. But what's your protection? It's something.
+8.
Yeah, your protection is 8. Yeah, so they don't get
Your
through.
protection's only +8.
For combat
What?
armor?
No.
No.
Mine's 17.
Mine's 8, and that's with cloth.
Yeah, I'm sure that yours is higher than
And
that.
mine's combat armor.
Or is it? Wait,
So that's
it's protection +8. What's the? Unless I reversed 2 numbers here,
possibly
because it could be 20.
personal protection. Page 10. Combat armor. At TL 10, you should have +13.
Okay, so it's +13, because that's what it is. TL 10.
Yeah.
So, I'll make
So
that
yeah, they
change.
don't even get through your armor at all.
I'm wearing cloth, and it's 8.
We're back to Hannibal. What would you like to do?
I am going to swing
Okay.
again, or not swing. I'm going to shoot at the guy.
Same one.
Yeah, same. Take him down. Hopefully take him down this time.
Is
8.
Captain Scientist gonna bust out
That hits.
Sweet. 8 hits. I roll
I'm average at shooting my gun.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Do we want to make sure, or are we just going to hold down the fort?
13. So, 13.
Okay, so
wait.
so yeah, you fire at point blank range
Okay.
and just destroy this. Your laser just cuts this guy in half.
Literally the middle.
That leaves one shambler. What would you like to do with your
Try
minor
again
action?
later.
We'll figure it out. I think I know what I'm going to do for this.
How many guys do I have right next to me?
You just have the one shambler.
Just the one left.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going
It's
to.
not even leaned up by the others.
I'm going to move away from him.
Okay. You can do that.
We're rolling to see if we're going to step off the ship or not. So he rolled a 7, so it's like in the middle, doesn't matter. So he rolls again. He gets a 5, and it's literally on the corner of the D6. Like this. Not touching anything, just boop.
Yeah.
Looks like it's another roll time.
So I'm sorry. What did you want to do?
I just want to move away from the.
Okay. So
away
you-
from the guy.
You step back 6 meters. Bakasura, what would you like to do here?
I'm going to go to bed.
You're gonna go down to your stateroom and just.
Well, I figured we're going to take shifts. I might as well get my psychic power back. I'm going to go to bed.
Okay.
Because that tells me we do nothing. That's a sign if I've ever seen one.
Right?
So Bakasura climbs out of the turret, goes down to his stateroom, and is like, I'll be in my rack.
Nobody gets honor. You're on first watch.
Alright.
Take a nap. And when I say get on, I mean not just on board, but like on.
Oh, you mean like on?
Yeah.
On.
Yeah. If they try to get on the ship, let me know.
Okay.
I'll kill them with my mind.
Well, I'm not gonna tell them that. But yeah.
Billy, what would you like to do?
He's gonna wake me up. There's someone on the ship.
Just totally fuck with him.
You mean like that?
Put on a mask and grab a chainsaw and run into his room. Oh my god, look at my new chainsaw and mask!
Hey, look at my new chainsaw, knock him out.
What was that? What was that girl's name?
Guns.
Yeah, she goes by Guns as her nickname, but her name is Andrea Rickardson.
And she said that, right?
No,
Yes.
we heard about it from somebody else.
Well, she introduced herself as weapons
she
officer
introduced-
Andrea Rickardson.
So,
Cool, I guess. Then she will know we know about her. I'm gonna see if I can help you. You're done.
I'm gonna be on the comms all like, so, Guns, what you wearing?
you from around here?
Dang, go, you from around these parts here now then?
So this is what Guns looks like. She's been in a lot of fights.
Like bomb.
Yeah.
You look like you could love her like a
Like
sister.
Oh God.
Which may or may not involve talking.
The dock's already destroyed. But he'll find a way to make it work.
She's gonna show up at the thing, and then you're gonna see her face and like, all right, you can come in.
She responds back, well, obviously I'm wearing a vac suit.
What you wearing under the vac suit?
That's hot.
He just applies it.
Yeah, what'd you say, 3 weeks with just dudes?
Yeah. Right?
Just these 3 other dudes?
Yeah.
Try it
A lion, a dog man, and a crazy psychic.
That we don't know what's like.
So we just assume he's crazy.
So did you want to say anything else or just leave it at that?
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Okay?
Well, no, I'll say like, yeah, we're not supposed to let anybody on the ship at all, so.
Some mean lady said we couldn't never leave if we got off.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say that. Like, don't try nothing. We out of fuel, so. Had no other choice but to dock on your ship.
It's a little destroyed, so it's like.
So
It has an unnatural hook to it.
on your console, you get another flashing light that says security alert.
God damn it.
And she's trying to, clearly somebody's trying to open the airlock, but it's locked and she can't get in.
I'm going to run, but instead I'll just get on the comms and wake him up. Somebody's trying to get on!
It's been literally 6 seconds, god
Yeah.
damn it.
I'm not even to my room yet.
He's barely out the door.
Yeah. Rexar, what would you like to do? This guy's still up and about, but he is, I mean, in the state that he's in, you would expect him to die if you were to just walk away. He's not going to make it.
Since he took a few steps back, I'm going to move in front of the shambler
Okay.
so it can't get to him since he doesn't have any protections left.
Okay.
And I'm gonna smack him with my axe.
Okay. Well, I mean, no, he can still take the
The
damage.
protections reset after, or like he took the 8 damage and he had 8 protections. Does that mean after that?
No, he's got 13. It just ignored.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I still have 13.
Yeah, it's not ablative.
It's armor.
Do I have a different combat?
Does a
Are you wearing combat armor or are you wearing...
Yeah, type combat,
12.
rad 145, protection plus 17.
Does it say... What TL is it?
I don't know. Because you said TL and I was like, I don't see where to put that.
What does a standard vac suit have?
Hold on and I will tell you. So if you're wearing combat armor, you should have plus 13. Oh, hold on. you said a rad is 145?
Yes.
So it's TL 12, your protection should be plus 17.
Okay, so my TL is 12.
Yeah. And it requires vac suit 0 to operate.
And I have that.
What's TL?
Tech level.
Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my cloth armor has a 0.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And you wanted to know what the protection of a just standard vac suit is?
Yeah.
Let's see. Vac suit. It's plus 8.
Okay.
You have TL10 vac suits in your ship's locker, and it requires vac suit 0 to operate.
So I get +2 with the shield when I have it up.
So you're going to step in between him and the Shambler.
Yes.
Okay?
And then I rolled a 10 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Actually, it's 12 because if I have no strength and a melee blade.
Yep, so you can add 4 to your damage.
Uh, 22 points of slashing damage.
So the Shambler takes 11 and is like, "Rrrr!" And
I'm gonna look at
it's like a grayish, yellowish, green mass of fungal growth, and like where the head is, you see like 2 eyes kind of open wide, but they're just gaping holes, and like the mouth opens wide, like. "Rrrr!"
Look at Mr. Submachine gun back there. Are you going to do anything, or are you just going to watch?
The crew member, the infected crew member, gets up and drops the wrench and pulls out a snub revolver and is going to take a shot at Rexar. Then this is gonna suck.
Oh no, he shot the Shambler.
But he misses you with a 6 because he is so badly damaged. He's at -2. So yeah, you hear this gun go off, and this guy is standing there, and he's just bleeding terribly. He Okay. Yeah, he's bleeding profusely. Some of his intestines are hanging out. He's fucked up. The Shambler is going to try to bludgeon Rexar. And hits with a 9.
Can I use my a reaction to put up my shield?
Yes. So that means next turn you will be at -1 for anything that you do.
That's
So the vac suit gives you protection 8. The shield gives you another 2.
Yeah.
So you would ignore the damage because he did 9. So you ignore it and you bring up your shield and block. Hannibal, what would you like to do here?
I'm going to kill the guy who I backed away from.
Okay.
Or attempt to. With my laser pistol. So 11?
Yeah, that hits. You can add +3 to your damage.
Sweet. So, 16.
Okay. So over your shoulder, you see this laser go right past your head and hits this Shambler right in the face, and just his head explodes and the Shambler goes down.
Sweet.
Anything with a minor action?
I'm just gonna take aim at the guy with the wrench if he's still standing.
Okay.
He's holding his intestines, literally.
Yeah. So you take aim on him, so that on next turn, assuming that he's still alive, you'll get a +1 to your attack.
Sweet.
Back to Sura, what would you like to do? You mind if I open this?
Go for it. That's what I'm proud
How
of.
do I want to kill her? Do I want to...
Well, do you want to kill her?
She's trying to get on my ship, and I told her not to.
You done been told, woman.
Just talk to her psychically and warn her. Be like, this is your first and final warning.
No,
That'd be your second one.
yeah, that would be the second warning. I count this as the third. The first two happened at the same time. When I eviscerated 2 people in front of
Final
her.
warning.
Eviscerated. You turned him into fucking vapor.
Eviscerated.
Just intimidate her with your mind.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Not by killing her.
I'm not gonna kill her. She's gonna kill her.
Make her
Swear to
kill
God, we need
herself.
her.
Huh?
I think we need her.
I think she should be not trying to even get on the ship. We already told her
I
not
was
to.
say there was quite a few females that I think we needed in our D&D campaign that I seem to remember somebody killing.
I killed a snake lady. And that's it.
That's too many.
That's too many.
So yeah, I'm going to.
Best part about doing a snake lady is that with the tip of her tail, she can tickle your taint.
And then we immediately got you a new one.
Hell, she can tickle the rectum.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I get that why you want to kill her. She isn't a minor.
What does mining have to do with anything?
Yeah, I know. I'm confused with that too.
She's an underage. Unlike a certain princess.
She's not underage.
17-year-old princess.
I'm pretty sure they were like married as soon as they hit puberty.
Pretty much, yeah.
So I'm pretty sure what Draxus did was non-issue.
She
Not to mention she was a princess, so she actually gets to help make the rules. Because with her stance, there was nobody above her. There was no king.
Whatever you say. Whatever you need to justify.
Oh, also, it's a fucking game.
Right, right.
That's
It's a
with
fucking
you.
game.
Messing with you.
All right.
I was the one that came up with the joke that.
Because let's face it, in real life, I wouldn't do a minor. Then you're
Yeah, that's
into my
different.
dance.
Woo. I've had 3 different whiskeys, and man, it takes a second to get into that next one.
Okay, so if something is technically weightless and floating around,
Uh-huh.
can I move it without having to worry about how much it weighs? With telekinesis?
Well, an object still has mass even in a weightless environment.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
So, not really.
Let's see here.
So, has anybody watched the Snyder Cut of Justice League yet?
No,
It is 4 fucking hours long.
I am not going to put myself through that.
And it is not widescreen. I downloaded it in 4K. He shot the entire thing in standard. And I'm like, what's the fucking point? I will say it's way, way better than the theatrical release, than Joss Whedon's version.
Yeah.
The story makes far more sense.
Does Batman still use the gun?
No, but there is a cut to post-apocalyptic Batman, and he's teamed up with it's him and Deathstroke, who's played by Joe Manganiello, and they have the Joker with them, who is Jared Leto, and it's just a short little it's a dream sequence of an alternate universe. I personally think they made Cyborg too powerful, but that's my opinion.
What do you mean
Cyborg's crazy powerful in comics.
Yeah.
I personally think they're just doing a shit job with DC movies.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, the other thing about the Zack Snyder cut is that in order for the beginning of it to make sense, you have to have recently seen Batman versus Superman.
Oh, and I didn't
Because-
want to see that again.
It basically picks up right where that movie leaves off. Like, right where it leaves off.
What? Our moms have the same name? Let's be friends.
It's the plot of Step Brothers with superheroes. We just become best friends. Yes.
I didn't see that movie.
Step Brothers.
The other one.
Oh, Batman versus Superman. Yeah, I saw it like a long time ago. And I mean, it was bad enough that I had forgotten most of the
Oh,
plot.
that costs too much, so I can't do that.
And then so Justice League starts, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why do I feel like I've missed something?
I'm going to use suggestion.
Yeah. Yeah, use suggestion.
Suggestion.
So, read what does suggestion do?
The telepath implants a thought, idea, or command into the mind of another who interprets it as their own. Unless the suggestion is plainly harmful to the subject will follow the command or enact upon the idea. If the effect of the telepath check is 6 or more, even suicidal suggestions will be followed.
So, what are the examples? Does it give examples of how to use it? It does not. Okay. Let me see. Because usually. Oh, so it is very difficult. So you would have to make a 12 plus on your psi check.
Oh, that's how that reads.
Right.
Okay. I don't want to do that yet. Because that would mean I have to roll 2 6s for that to work. Then I'm going to not do that.
Well, not necessarily. What's your psi?
0.
You have a +0, you mean?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you would have to get boxcars.
I'm all powerful.
Yeah, not really.
I'm all powerful sometimes.
That's
And if you failed, you still lose the psi points.
okay. So what about this one? Assault. Violence may be dealt by a telepath against an unshielded mind. The result is automatic unconscious. Or against an unshielded mind, the result is automatic unconsciousness and possible death. Against a shielded mind, an instant duel ensues. An unshielded mind, when assaulted telepathically, is rendered unconscious immediately, and the traveler suffers effect ×3 damage.
So she would be an unshielded mind.
Okay.
What's it say for difficulty?
Formidable. 14. I can't do that either. Oh, it costs too much. I can't do that anyways.
Yeah, formidable. You would have to get 14 or higher.
Yeah, and it's too high on the side cost. Okay. Can't do any of those. Telekinesis, telekinetic punch. Armor is applied. So I'm going to use pyrokinesis on her.
So you're gonna try and light her on fire?
Yep.
Need space.
What's the difficulty on that?
This one is a 0 through 4. She becomes warmer but is undamaged.
She's gonna take that suit off so fast. You
A
better
5,
be ready.
a 5 through 8 suffers 1d damage,
Okay.
and a 9. If I roll a 9 or higher, they suffer 2d damage and may burst into flame.
Okay. Go ahead and make your roll.
Start burning in her suit and taking it off.
1.
1 and
She feels warm.
she's warm.
The
Okay.
seal just opens on the ship and just there I am on top of her.
So she now feels warm in her vac suit.
Dang it, that cost me half my points.
Billy, what would you like to do? Now, there is an
Well,
option here that I probably should have brought up, but I like your pyrokinesis idea better. So, sandcasters are generally used as a defense against laser weapons. They can diffuse lasers. That's what they are. When they're basically two big shotguns that blow out glass shards or mirror shards, and it diffuses the laser as it hits this cloud. They are also frequently used against borders.
As shotguns.
Yeah. So, let's see here.
You're gonna end up shooting our own ship with mirrors.
It won't damage the ship. It's designed to take that.
Weapons and screens.
But what the worst case scenario will happen, meaning it could like fly into our engine or something and fuck everything up.
Damage on a
Plus.
sandcaster is special.
It'll still ruin the engine.
It'll melt. It'll
You
be
melt
fine.
glass and put it in your engine.
I can fix that. I have the ability to do that.
Whack it with a wrench a few times with
That
this one.
doesn't tell me.
I feel like any direct hit with the ship gun of any kind to a person is going to,
Well, that's why they do times 10. Can you see that?
yeah.
You're gonna rotate the sand blaster. I'm about to blast you real good.
I'm gonna blast you.
Right all over your face.
Does our ship have any extra guns? Like personnel guns? Like,
No, there are cutlasses and vac suits in the ship's locker. There might be a couple of snub pistols.
I can teach you how to use a sword.
I mean, I just need a gun that takes slug damage. So I have a gun.
Someone has a heavy pistol they can't use very well.
Well, you can use it.
Use it.
Oh, so
That's
just so you know, David, next time you try to fire the pulse laser in the turret, you get a +2 to your attack.
What?
Not that that really would have made a whole
It
lot.
would have made it 0.
It's still a failure.
-3 because it's bulky and I'm not strong, but I think because of my dex and my one gun combat and slug, it's just a straight roll.
Lay down. Shoot
Guys, I got this. I just jump on the ground every time.
I mean, it was stable.
Okay, so if the turret with the sandcaster is turned
Lay down
on
to
a
defend the
target of a boarding party, they suffer 8d6 points of damage on a personal scale.
Do it.
So it's not times 10, but it's, 8d damage is
Yeah.
fucking stupid.
Also, it will cut up her back suit pretty well, so that'll do something.
Yeah, at the very least, she's going to want to return to safe harbor.
Yeah.
Do you really want to do that to the lady, Kurt?
They keep ruining our movies. Do it.
Yeah.
So do you have gunner turret, first of all?
No.
Do you have any gunner skill at all?
No.
No.
Okay, so you're -3 right off the bat. However, it is a... Oh, no, there's no plus to that. So, yeah, you're at
It would
-3.
be -3.
Yeah.
Fuck up our ship so bad.
Can I issue a warning first? Be like, look,
As a minor action, you can issue a warning, yes.
What's that movie called where the guy pulls out the missile launcher out of the back of his truck? He's like, listen, I'm telling you to back off. And the missile's going,
I like better The Expanse when they dock and they dock at the space station and the guy is trying to take over their ship and he's got one of his engineers on the inside and the guy inside the ship's like, click, and the fucking chain gun comes out the side of the ship and just points at him and the barrel starts spinning up and the guy's like, hey boss, we got a problem. It's so cool watching that show when they get into a fucking firefight because you see all these chain guns come out of the side of this gunship and you hear, and the guy rolls the ship, and you just see tracer fire just going all around the ship. It's so badass. I love that show. God, that's a great show. So, as a minor action, you want to say,
Stop trying to get on our ship. Alright, well, open fire.
make a. Do you have persuasion?
He has deception.
But he's not lying.
Yeah, he could lie and open fire anyways.
It's true.
Persuasion, recon, pilot, persuading. No, I do
Too
not know
social
that.
like.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check at -3.
Ha! Woo! 1.
On the security panel, you see the light blink that she tries to get in again. And she's just randomly punching in numbers, trying to guess the code.
What a shitty way to go about it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
One,
she's
one,
not
one,
an electronics person. She's a gunner, and
2.
and to get on to hack that, it's a 12 plus. So
Yeah, that's exactly what she's doing. 1 1 1 1 3.
Okay,
Yes.
trying to be more persuasive, I'm going to attempt to shoot
Around her.
That works so well last
a
time.
warning shot, just like this guy did.
with the sandcast.
If you're trying,
Yeah.
Okay.
trying to make a warning
Go
shot,
ahead and
might
make
as well
a
just try to
gunner
shoot her.
attack. You can add your dexterity modifier,
Okay,
but you're at -3.
so I'm at a -1 with my dex.
Right.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Ha! Ha ha! 9.
You were successful. You aim the turret for the sandcasters is on the bottom of the ship, and you turn and you aim them down and you release sand, and so you see, boom, and you see this cloud come out under the ship.
Right after that, I say, knock it the fuck off.
Rexar, you still have this one bloody crew member that just tried to shoot at you with a stun pistol.
Turn off my shield, drop the axe, walk up to him, and extend my dew claw. I have the port
Right.
control,
With glass.
and I'm just gonna slit his throat and put him out of his misery.
Okay, go ahead, and it is going to be a routine attack because he's so injured. You only have to get a 6 plus.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
9, 10, 11. 11 to hit.
You can add +5 to your damage.
Okay. Dew claw is just 1d6 plus 2. That's
this
8
guy
points of slashing damage.
Yeah, he had 2 left on his dexterity. You go up and you slice his throat.
Just put him out of his misery. Give him an honorable, clean death.
Okay.
And then I pick up my axe.
Okay.
That death was anything but honorable. He was holding his guts.
That's true.
Yeah, but he had his own. He was armed.
Yeah, that's a good point. He died an excellent death.
Hey, at least you didn't fuck him first.
That's true.
No.
And cream pie.
Fuck him with the dew claw.
What are you talking about? I ate my stuff dead. Well, I'm not some kind of savage. As I pull his pants.
No.
I'm kidding.
Pull out, grab one of his intestines. I'm saving this for later.
No, I'm not touching that body.
Mushrooms are supposed to be really good for you.
Especially this kind.
So Trenance continues to lead you towards the ops mod. So he gets you to the meeting hall, which is right in here. And
36.
yeah.
That's armory.
I guess it. Yeah, I guess.
Where's 36 then?
Yeah, this is 35. This is the meeting.
Oh, 36 is off to his side next to the bird.
Right.
You guys passed armory.
Yeah, you guys see on the wall there is a door marked armory.
Ooh, I wanna look in the armory.
It is locked.
Fix that.
I can try to.
Alright, we can try your hacking and then we'll do my hacking.
Alright. We'll try mine first.
Either way, hacking is gonna happen.
We're gonna teach you the fuck out of that shit.
My axe literally vibrates to like cut things to molecular level, so.
Nope. I got 5.
New. All right, you're up. If you want to try and cut through this door.
Alright, turn on the axe. Spin it around. Whack!
Okay. It is. I mean, it's an easy attack. You need to get 4 or better to hit the door.
7, 8, 9.
Actually, I'm gonna say it's simple, so it's a 2+. I mean, how
I
do
got
you
a
miss
10.
a door?
I got 10.
Okay, so
And I have 6 armor piercing.
so you can add 8 to the damage.
I picture the vault door in our armory that with the cone. You're not getting into it.
24 points of damage.
Okay. Your axe hits this door, and you can see your axe made a hole or made a big gouge in the door that you can see through, but the door is still there.
We're gonna be here a while.
Spores pouring out of the hole.
No, there's no spores.
Oh shit, put my shield up.
So now ooh. Likewise, she has gone to the same tactic.
Oh.
And she is open fired with a laser rifle on the
All right,
airlock door.
Killer.
Killing her.
I mean, she is not doing anything more than really burning off some of the rust on the door. But
She dies.
Like 5 warnings.
She's gotten enough warnings that she continues to try to get onto our ship.
Yeah.
We get it, you did some cool things crippling the ship, but you're being a bitch right now.
so, what do you guys want to do?
Well, I'm assuming that the area around her is full of glass shards.
They have dispersed off into.
But there's some around, right?
Yeah.
So I can grab some with telekinesis and start cutting up her suit.
Or just bring it all together.
Yeah, you can go ahead and try that.
Like Magneto, but with mirrors.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, that I needed to get an 8,
What'd you get?
10.
Nice.
Nice. So go ahead and you can roll 4D for damage. Or does it say what damage is or should be with telekinesis?
It just says how long I can control it.
Okay, so I'm going to say that about half of this is dissipated. So you can do 4D plus 2 for the damage because this is the other what's left, the half of the cloud.
6, 12, 14 plus 2, so 16 damage.
Okay, so she takes 8 of that, and her vac suit is pretty badly torn up. And from there, she turns and she leaves, and she takes cover back inside the port PSM in the wreckage. and gets away from your ship because now her vac suit is compromised. What do you want to do? You gonna try and shoot her?
No.
We're testing to see how lucky you're feeling.
So did you pull the trigger and just miss, or?
No, he was just saying well, like, if you wanted to shoot or not.
Okay, so
He was
she
like,
retreats back into the port PSM with a fucked up vac suit.
Well, at least she backed off.
As she's going away, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's what you get. That's it.
Okay, so go ahead and make another swing.
But now everybody's to rest.
Another 10.
Okay, so
At 8 again.
roll your damage plus 2. Or, I'm sorry, roll your damage plus 8.
Points of slashing damage.
Okay. Oh, here's psionic range. Sorry. So,
no, I found it. I looked it up.
so distant is 5 kilometers. Very distant is 500 kilometers. That's still a long fucking way. Continental, 5,000 kilometers. Planetary, 50,000 kilometers. So how much did you do?
22.
Okay. You are able to tear open a hole in this door big enough that that Hannibal could climb through. Yours a little too large to get through this hole.
Open sesame.
I go in the hole.
Inside,
I can kick up my
And then,
range.
respectfully, after he steps through, I wait a second, and then I slash for myself.
Why haven't you done that?
okay.
If I spend 2 points, it goes up a level. So if it's something that's very distant, I can kick it up to 4 points. Kick it up to 5.
So you find there are 10 of these in there.
Yeah.
So it is a 6-shot revolver with the 0G trait.
Ew.
It does 3D minus 3 damage, and they're not fantastic, but you know.
We don't have any guns on. We don't have an armory. We could use an armory.
We can use an armory.
You also find 10 of these. They have the auto 3 trait.
Yep.
Okay, well, I guess I will collect them.
Okay.
Was there anything else you
Yes.
wanted mentioning?
There is a locked locker that has a cage. It's a caged front door.
Okay.
Inside of there.
The BFG.
No, they're not. There's no. Well, BFG in this would be either the FGMP or the PGMP. FGMP is a fusion gun man portable, and PGMP would be plasma gun man portable. You can only fire those if you're wearing battle dress because you need the augmented strength. And the FGMP, if you're not wearing battle dress, let's say that you're just wearing, like an exoskeleton or something. Every time you pull the trigger, you take radiation damage.
Perfect.
Yeah. It's basically a fusion reactor that you open up the venting on and just spew forth
Whatever.
nuclear flame. Let's see here.
Kurt knows this song.
Sounds like Doom.
It's the BFG division.
In that locker, you find. Where is it? Let's see here.
Let it be a minigun the wolf can use.
It's not a minigun, but they're pretty fucking cool.
Rocket launcher?
No.
No.
rapid fire machine gun looks pretty cool.
Ram grenade launcher.
No.
Some of those have any of the fun toys.
I can pick locks.
I'm a pilot.
Yes, you are.
So you find 5 laser rifles. There were 6, but one is missing.
I am going to take the 5 laser rifles. I'm going to put back the snub rifles.
The snub carbines. You're like, fuck those.
Yeah.
So they are TL9 laser rifles.
You should take.
They do 5D damage.
Got one of those.
Take them.
Sure.
Yeah, you guys, between the two of you, should be able to take everything.
Figure out some straps and shit. Like, old school doom the crap out of this. Like,
You're in the armory. There's a black duffel bag in here that you could load.
Beautiful. Yeah, you're taking the duffel. All guns go in the duffel.
You
except
could
for-
technically. I mean, you've seen, armory duffel bags. They're fucking huge.
So I
You
already
could take
have-
all of these guns if you wanted to.
So yeah, we're taking them all. So I have a laser carbine. Which one's better, the carbine or the rifle?
Carbine. The rifle has longer range and better damage.
Okay. So I'm also going to add. the
No, you don't
laser
get another
rifle.
pencil. We're sharing one.
Where'd my pencil?
Oh,
There should be a whole other package in there.
There is.
There it is.
he's on the floor.
I'm more making a statement that if he loses his pencil, he doesn't get to steal from us.
What's
What are you
what
doing?
TL is it? 11?
It's TL9
9.
It's a laser rifle or a carbine?
rifle.
What's the
Laser
range?
Range is 200.
200.
Are you putting the bag together? Or
Damage is 5D. It is 8 kilograms.
8.
Magazine is 100.
100.
Cost per pack for ammo is 1500, and it has 0G for traits.
Okay. And then for the laser carbine, I bought 11. What is the damage for that?
It is 4D plus 3,
Okay.
and its range is also 200.
That's 4D, just 4D6.
Yeah, since there's no other dice used in the game, it just uses the D for that.
Okay.
Sweet, I have something better for
for dealing with the fungi?
yeah. Not to turn on the ship.
So energy weapons work good against these bastards.
Yes.
Do you think you should have the other guy borrow one of them?
No.
The laser rifle?
He has a laser rifle,
Oh, I
which
thought-
is,
Is that the
I thought
missing
they
one?
had carbine.
yeah, that would be the missing one.
Okay.
Punch him in the face, take it.
No.
Oh, no, you're right. He has a snub carbine. The missing one is being carried around by guns.
Yeah, I thought so.
Guns is on the runs.
She's shitting her vac suit.
Trying to put out that
You
fire.
can let him borrow and just
No.
take it back at the end.
No. He has a snub pistol. He's good. He's lived
Yeah.
for a year with it.
Yeah, he's doing okay.
Does he just let up to climb the laser rifle off?
No, we
No,
don't
you
offer
don't
it.
offer it.
Instead, I slap you as you attempt to offer it, like in the way that Archer slaps Lana.
Slap you back. I slap you back. He goes, I pull out a can of water. I'm sorry. Okay, I won't.
Yeah, here's a squirt bottle. Stop it! Stop it!
Stop being nice and honorable. I can't help it.
So, you guys continue on towards the ops mod. What are you guys on the ship doing? Are you guys finally ready to suit up and
I'm gonna go take a sleep.
you're gonna go take a nap?
Yep. I used all my psychic points. I'm not much use after that. I don't have a gun.
Well, you can take a nap on board the Endeavour.
Or you could take a nap on his back.
Captain, we found some sick-ass laser guns if you want to come check them out.
Are you making Billy the captain?
He's been saying captain, so I figured
All
out.
right, I guess Billy's captain now.
We found some
I think he's just the ship pilot.
pilot. We found
I
some
have experience in leadership, I think I should be the captain here.
I mean, I also have experience in leadership, but pilot, we have.
Okay, first of all.
How much money did they put in on the ship?
Yeah.
I have rank. Well, I had rank. I'm retired
you
now.
had rank, and you tried to give a stranger a gun.
A stranger who's been very nice and helpful and saved us from getting murdered.
And me had rank is actually like a resume bullet. Not.
Correction.
Right,
So, it's
right.
gonna-
Right.
So, civilian, deck swap.
I thought I was the gunner.
You still work the guns as a civilian.
Yeah, I did. I did just fine. I got 2 kills.
With the comm still on, we skinned them in their sleep.
With the comm still on. That's good.
That way you know I've said it in a joking tone.
I'm not sure I understand your joking tone.
We found some sick ass laser rifles. Do you want one or not? You have to come and get it.
I'm going to sleep. Yeah, we're just gonna leave the ship unattended when someone tried to steal it.
I imagine he leaves and then he presses the button.
You got a key fob.
He leaves and he presses the button. No, it's more if you run the ship. It's like do 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 do.
Remember what level we parked on?
We are. We actually heard that, and we were smoking cigars and we heard that in my neighborhood.
We did.
I was just like, what? This didn't just happen.
Wait, did he give you your sword or no? Or is that at your house?
It's in the car.
Okay.
The what?
I gave. It's like a black like paintable thing of the Sunlight Straight Sword for Dark Souls that I got
Oh,
for my
nice.
birthday.
Nice.
Thank you.
So yeah, what are you guys?
So apparently he's going to sleep.
Yeah, like I don't have any skill with a back suit. Not gonna risk it. Going to sleep.
Wow, this armory is so cool.
I have been rolling so good.
I'm not talking.
Well,
I'm gonna fire a warning. One.
Yeah.
The only time that you have to worry about is if you, like I guess if you were to get into combat or something like that, you'd be at -3 in a vac suit because you don't
And
have.
with no ability to defend myself.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm going to sleep.
If you just leave him on the ship, he'll be fine. Put on AC in his favorite.
Nobody will miss him.
No, you just gotta leave that sign that says, "Please don't break open the window. He has AC and his favorite music is playing."
Yeah, I mean, I own half the ship, so if something happens to you, great. Not saying that I want something to happen to you, but my investment goes up quite substantially.
So she's gone because her vac suit is
Tore to shit. Yeah.
tore to shit.
And then she would have the high ground or whatever terrain familiarity if she changes suits and comes back.
Yeah.
And what guns do you have?
I've got my heavy revolver.
Which will throw you way backwards.
Fucking hand cannon. Yeah.
It's gonna throw you all over the place when you shoot that.
If he's in 0G, I mean, once he gets out of the damage sections of the port PSM.
Well, I'm just saying he has to make it that far. If he changes suits and comes right back out to deal with us, then
Yeah, every time he'd take a shot, he would have to make a vac suit check.
how skilled are you with the vac suit?
I have a 0 in it.
Excellent.
Then at least it's not -3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you coming, pilot? Or should we just press on without you?
Dude, we're on the other side, so you guys gotta press on to get to the ship anyways.
Yeah.
I have to continue.
All right, later. Bye.
Like,
We'll save you a sick ass space gun.
Second space gun.
Wait, no, I don't want a sick gun. We don't want this disease. God damn it.
So, as you guys are making your way to the meeting room following Trenance, you see this door up here open, and
I
a
gotta get my points back.
woman in a vac suit carrying a laser rifle comes in, and her vac suit is shredded and venting air. And she comes in and shuts the iris valve and takes off her helmet and is like, and it is guns.
I say over comms, what the hell happened to your vac suit?
She looks at you two, and she looks at you and she goes, your shipmates is what happened to me.
Well, did they tell
What
you?
did you do?
Yeah,
I'm going to start the victim blaming.
They're actually
Started
very,
before she shared.
Victim blaming engaged.
they're actually very nice people if you get to know them. I doubt that.
She looks at Trinance and she goes, have you explained to them nobody can leave this ship? If even a part of the entity gets off of this ship onto a habitable world, it will kill all life on that world.
You know what that sounds like?
Well, that
not
sucks.
my problem.
Have you thought about taking that laser and shooting yourself with it?
She goes, that will be my plan as soon as I can make sure nobody is going to get off of this ship. I will be the last person and I will pull the trigger myself.
You just hear on comms. Don't believe her.
She's a fucking dirty liar.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't
I
care.
mean, I'll plan to leave. Respect. I
intend on leaving. I don't give a shit about what you say or who you
I have territories
are.
to conquer. I will take a very thorough bath before I leave.
In my bath, he means he's gonna.
Trinance says, well, hold on. And he goes over and they kind of confer a little bit. And he talks to her and kind of calms her down.
I'm in the back. Bitch, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Can I use
He's like holding you back. Like, what?
Jesus Christ!
You
You hear
notice.
all the comms. We just going, yeah, get her.
Help! He's got rabies.
He's foaming at the
The
mouth.
comms, you just hear, "Ooh, let the dogs out."
You two notice that she walks with a limp.
Yeah.
She has been pretty badly beaten up, but looking at her, you're like, that bitch is kind of tough. She can put up with some shit. She confers with Trinance and then says, look, if we can all agree that our aim is to destroy the entity, if we can make sure that we are not infected or carrying any of the spores, then whatever plan you have is doable.
Fine by me.
That was the plan, regardless.
Or
if
then
said
you
yes
guys
or
hear
no.
just on your comms, it's about fucking time that bitch wisens up.
She needs to chill the fuck out, man.
I was. What the fuck happened?
So,
A lot. Anyway, I can't talk.
Yeah, he's tuckered out.
so we need to get everybody who we know who doesn't have it together.
I don't have it.
Come on board. You're
I am. My comms are off. I'm not even. You guys aren't present. You guys aren't present. at
Everybody
this
with
point
space
anymore.
herpes on this side of the ship.
Everybody with space herpes
Did you turn off
on
the
this
camera?
side of the ship.
No, camera's still on. You guys still have visuals, just no audio, because this is now like a conversation.
You only have audio on mine, but no visuals. I hit the wrong button trying to copy him.
So I'll put two and two together. I'm
It's like a
hearing and
shitty
seeing
YouTube,
everything.
shitty
Yeah,
YouTube video.
there's video, but the sound is off.
Yeah,
He's all mouth is moving, and then a couple minutes later you just hear bark.
Old school Godzilla movies.
Speed racer. Guys, you're
Yeah, he was probably like, turn off your comms, and leave only visuals on. I was like, okay. Hit the wrong button.
Finish yours.
What? I'm finishing my stuff.
Why?
Because I had a nice little buzz going. You know, I don't want to go too far right now.
It's not like you have to drive very far.
But that's not the issue.
Your
was it? It was like 7.
7:30.
Yeah, I went to bed this morning at 7:30. Got up at 1. Took a shower. Got ready to come here.
Oh, I cooked the last of the orange chicken that we got in the air fryer. Couldn't remember what we set it at. Damn it. Overcooked them. Ate half of it. Threw the other half away because the other half was black.
That's a sad day.
It was. So, and the part that I ate still tasted burnt, just didn't look burnt.
That's a sad day.
Sad Saturday.
I'm gonna do warning shots. I wanted to kill them. That's why I said warning shots, because I was like, I got -3. I'm not gonna do anything that I want to do. So, gotta word this perfectly.
I mean, she was, I think, trying to kill him anyway.
Yeah.
So, we're fine.
Are you helping me?
Maybe.
What to do? I guess that really is the the optimum question here.
Right.
So what are we helping you with? Because we just made it too easier or too harder. But since you said helping, too easier. I'm going to be asleep to get my stuff, but
I don't know.
A full rest.
which is how long is this game?
18 years. Shit.
I know, that's a long.
I wish I rolled higher on my powers and my skills.
Yeah, I wish you had rolled a better character too. Me too. Like, I wish I could have just rolled 6s the entire time.
Me too.
Oh, yeah, I'm not asking for much. I just want to be better.
I got a +1, +0, +1, +0,
No, this is just making me feel like I'm playing real life too much. I
-3,
just want to be
-1.
better.
Social and intelligence are not my strong suits.
-1 strength, -1 dex, +1 endurance, +1
I'm
intelligence,
very dexterous.
-1 education,
Fastest gun in the West.
0 social. I used to be +1,
So-
so then I lost that.
Fastest gun in the West.
So, is Billy staying on the ship, or is Billy suiting up?
For now, Billy's staying on the ship
Okay.
because he's got to protect this guy while he's sleeping.
Well, he's sleeping. So,
Billy cuddles up next to him. Nothing will hurt you.
I like the fact that she also has a hickey. I'm not sure what the fuck that's all about. I mean, obviously some kind of
It gets lonely, jeez.
some kind of abuse has gone on here.
Yeah. Yes, she hasn't been in any fights.
You know.
The cats have just been putting her in her place.
So through the meeting hall,
So bad.
there's an iris valve through a short hallway
Because you've already told her.
towards the common areas, galleys, and recreational facilities. And when you get to the end of this hallway, Trenance and Guns, Trenance knocks on the iris door and hits the call button on the control pad.
Bless you.
And
Bless you.
he says, let me speak to Jarla Klein. We have some visitors. And the voice comes over the comm line. Yeah, what kind of visitors? And he's like, some outsiders have arrived, and we are attempting a rescue mission of some type. And the next, you hear a woman's voice, and she says, Trenance, this better not be a lie. And he says, oh, I have not deceived you yet. It is I and Guns, along with 2 members of a ship called the USS Less.
We're here to save you.
We should drop one of the S's. We should just be the US Less. US Less.
US Less. That's Less.
That's Less.
Useless.
Cat, what are you doing? She's like standing up and then sitting back down and then standing up.
What are you doing?
US Less.
After a minute, the iris cycles open, and you see this woman. Whoops. Standing there.
You look like you've seen better days.
Yeah, she's a looker.
I'd be in her butt.
I mean, when you're in deep of space, you know.
Captain, there's another lady.
I'm in a ship with no port. I'll take whatever I can get.
Thank you. Then you just wake up. Pilot. Go back to sleep. Pilot, there's another lady here.
She's got a lumpy forehead, but you know.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Target.
It's like she fell and hit
Stay on
something.
target.
Somebody hit
Stay
her.
on target.
Yeah, that's some bludgeoning damage right there.
Yeah, she is.
She likes them black.
Or
Wow. Wow.
or she's infected, and that's just like
It's the shutdown button.
That's the off switch. Or is it the on switch?
She holds out her hand to shake your hands, and she says, my name is Mission Officer Jarla Klein. They're like,
Do not touch the specimens.
Specimens.
please stay 6 meters.
My culture, I can't shake your hand, I'm sorry.
I might touch you.
As an unculture, we wouldn't understand.
It's a Jersey thing.
She says, all right then. Please come in.
He's more than willing to shake your hand.
Welcome
Archer
to.
slap the shit out of you again.
Block.
She
So
says,
there is no blocking it. It's
What's your strength?
Are you
better than yours.
What is it?
10 plus 1.
11 plus 1.
Better than yours.
Yeah, he's bigger than. Aslan are fucking terrifying. I mean, this guy's like fucking 7 feet tall. I mean, he's a full 2 meters tall.
Together.
No, the joke is
all they do is fight.
The joke is that we said when you walked off is that you have a squirt bottle of water.
No!
Oh, stop it! Cut it out! No, fuck. Ah!
Hit him with your musket attack.
smells like wet fur and sex.
Oh, wow.
Have you seen the furry force?
No. So here's something that's really funny about you two. So when the Aslan from the Harriet made their way forward towards the Vargar extents in the Trojan Reach, and towards the what they call behind the claw, because they call it behind the claw because the Great Rift comes up and kind of forms what some people think looks like a lobster claw. And so behind the claw, there is a sector of space called Corridor, which is a very narrow strip that you can get over and cross the rift or go around the rift from Imperium space to the Trojan Reach. And basically coreward of that is the Vargar extents. And when the Aslan met up with the Vargar, they don't get along, like, at all. And people joke that they fight like cats and dogs. So, having you two on the away team is fucking hilarious.
I think fucking Rexar respects him as a warrior, but that is like you're all right in his eyes, but you're a good fighter, and that's what matters. Unlike these two.
So she leads you into the recreational areas and common areas, and you see a number of survivors. You can tell that these are all geeks and nerds. These are not naval personnel at all. They're scientists.
So there's no fucking
They're just
way
sitting there.
they've been outrunning this infection.
They've been just sitting around each other playing Magic.
Yeah, right. And there's a D&D game going on at a table over here, and
A Traveler game going on the other the table.
There's an arcade. There's an arcade machine. Somebody's playing Super Turkey Puncher.
Yeah,
And
7th edition was the best.
She says, "I'm the mission officer. These are our scientists." The good news is, I can imagine that you've already had your run-ins with these zombie-like
A
shamblers
few.
and infected crewmates. She says, "Our goal really should be to get away from here and get the ship back to an inhabited system so that we can thoroughly clean the ship."
Well, the first thing that we have to do is identify who is and who isn't infected.
She says, I have some people working on that right now. We also have, it's not a cure, but it can slow down the infection.
Perfect. So what we need to do is we need to set up an area of the ship where all the infected can go. We need them to be separated from we need the sick separated from the healthy.
It'll be easier to hit them with
Like the
bullets.
airlock. I like that. We can put them all in the airlock. Not never pull the lever naturally.
So she says,
Oh my
she
God.
says that could be more difficult than you might believe. So the captain and the bridge crew have taken the bridge, obviously, that's why we call them the bridge crew, and they are, the captain is adamant about getting the ship back to a habitable port as well, but he differs in that he's basically locked everything down as martial law, and that's why we don't agree with him.
Well, now I'm the law. So we're either going to cut our way through, or you can open that door and step on out.
She says,
Send a runner. Make this happen.
She says, so she said, says, well, Trenance, you are able to communicate with all of us. Why don't you go towards the bridge? You see Guns sit down in a chair, and she's like, I'm not going to the bridge. They will shoot me on sight.
Great.
She goes, they're still pissed off that I blew up the fuel cache.
I'm pissed you blew up the fuel cache.
Are they going to shoot the messenger or anything? Should we worry about that?
No, he seemed to be neutral with everybody.
Yeah, Jarla says, Trenance has a way of dealing with all the different factions. So he's the best bet for being able to talk to the captain. And she shows you a air hypo that has this so-called not a cure. Hold on here.
Oh, and while I'm speaking to this lady, we need to discuss how we can refuel the ship because they destroyed
That's telekinesis.
The fuel cache.
Yep, they destroyed the fuel
About the
cache.
power.
So she tells you that she tells you that Captain Miklos has locked down the fuel lines from the bridge. Normally, they would be able to come out. We would be able to come out to one of the gantries and turn a valve and allow the fuel to flow from there. But because the bridge has it locked it down via security, the only way to enable the fuel line would be from the bridge itself.
Fantastic. So we have to get under the bridge. Doesn't matter. Sounds like that's our next stop.
Hold on here. So this air hypo.
I turn my comms back on.
Okay.
I say, hey guys,
Turn mine off.
I tried to
I
turn
think I
mine
got a
on, but I
plan
turned them
to-
off because I have video.
I think I think I got a plan to get our ship refueled. We're working on it now. I'll give you an update when I receive more information. Killed him.
Walk it front of his ship. And look at how many guns we got. I bought that big ass duffel bag.
Probably not something you want to.
You fucking idiot.
I thought you had military experience.
Keep your mouth shut.
You're literally just giving away information to everybody.
Look at all
Look
the
at the
weapons we
shit we
stole from their
stole
armory.
from you.
What are they going to do about it?
What are they gonna do when we get back and they tell that we took company property?
Chip, they could easily, like, as you're on your way to talk to the captain.
So-
Hey, Captain, so those two guys that are about to talk to you, they stole all the weapons from the armory.
Or not just that, but like, you know,
And
A
their
mob
ship
of
vaporizes
many.
two other.
they'll lose a couple, but like eventually they'll overwhelm you.
Uh-huh.
So she explains that every 2 hours,
Huh?
so every
Try.
2d6 hours, an exposed or infected person must make a routine 6+ endurance check. Failure results in progression to the next stage of an infection. The stages of the infection are exposed. Your body will attempt to fight the infection, resulting in slight fever, a general unwell and out of sorts feeling, and irritability. You will find yourself you are still yourself and in complete control of your actions. They may not realize that you may not realize that you're infected at first. However, you will generally become aware of a mental pull, which makes some actions seem more attractive than others. In short, you're still human, but the entity is beginning to take control of you. The next stage is infected. Your body has been invaded by the entity's cells, with small concentrations scattered throughout your body. These will grow in organs, especially the brain, and begin converting the tissue around them. The infected person retains free will, but is prone to anger and will often display short periods of extreme clumsiness. If you are at this stage, you can be saved if the invading cells are destroyed, but this would be a complex medical procedure. The pull is much stronger, prodding you towards actions that benefit the entity. You may feel an overwhelming compulsion to take a particular action, such as opening a door or bite and infect someone else. Resisting this requires an average 8+ intellect check. The next stage would be controlled. You are now completely under the control of the entity, at least in a general way. Damage to your cells will be apparent in their appearance and the way they tend to the way you tend to lurch and stumble from one action to another. Controlled people retain their skills to some extent and can be used for complex tasks like changing the ship's sublight course or cutting through a door. They cannot perform complex mental tasks such as setting up a jump plot, however. The entity itself does not really understand the tasks its minions carry out. It knows it wants something on the other side of the barricaded door, but it is the remnant intellect of the controlled person that realizes the door should be cut through. Controlled people gradually degenerate and lose their faculties, eventually becoming shamblers. And the final stage is a shambler. Shamblers are little more than animated corpses. Most life functions have stopped and brain activity is virtually zero. Shamblers resemble a mass of fungal matter and protoplasm in a generally humanoid shape and are useful only as raw labor to carry objects or attack enemies. Shamblers degenerate over time and are typically drawn back to the central cluster to be absorbed into it as they become increasingly useless. So every 2d hours, an exposed or infected traveler must make a routine 6+ endurance check. Failure results in the progression to the next stage. Success indicates travelers resisted the progression but is not cured. An effect of 6+ indicates the traveler has completely defeated the infection and is now free of it. Medical assistance can help, and treatment of symptoms provides a DM+1 to resist, while a treatment developed specifically to fight the infection provides a +2. So if you are exposed or infected, they can shoot you with this this hypo spray, and it will give you a +2 to the endurance check. Once the control stage is reached, degeneration into a shambler is inevitable. This typically takes 3D days, but can be much longer in some cases. Shamblers last a further 4D times 10 days before the final decline begins. This takes another 40 times 10 days before the Shambler becomes immobile. It will normally be withdrawn to a cluster halfway through this time and end its existence as an increasingly misshapen servitor. Some body parts may retain mobility after the Shambler has collapsed, creating a mass of arms and legs which can be a threat to anyone approaching the central cluster. Yeah, this is fucking great.
Sounds like the flood still. The
So
grave mines
is
and
he gonna
stuff.
have to roll because he was exposed?
He wasn't exposed though. He's wearing combat armor,
Yeah, his suit was covered. He wasn't exposed though. But his suit's also a vac suit.
which is why Trenant told them to leave their suits on and go through the decon, because you can't take your suit off without exposing yourself, because you'd have to touch it to take it off.
I still think you're infected.
Well, given the whole clumsiness and prone to aggression, I think we're infected.
I'm on the tin can with idiots.
First
How is
of
it that I
all,
always end
Yeah.
up being the smart one in the group?
excuse me.
You always end up dying.
Yeah, I'm being, one, very careful. Two, rather intelligent with my movements.
Yes. I'm talking.
I feel like I was
Are you
extremely
smarter than me?
smart by
Yeah.
originally taking the
My
ship
intellect and education are 8 and 8.
Oh shit. I'm 9 and 5.
Oh, okay. Well,
off. Ha! I'm 3 and 2.
I was not educated. I did not go to school.
5 and
Lower
4.
better, right?
Yeah. It's like all.
That's
What I
like
thought.
D for diploma.
Jesus.
What?
Not wrong. And those are the guys who get better grades because they were more fun to hang out with in college. Or not better grades, but better jobs.
So, I think now that you've sent Trenance to the bridge to try and parlay with them, I think this is a good spot to break for, and we will pick this up next session. All right.
Self-destruct activated.
Yeah, that might be the best solution. Thank you for watching, everyone.
Hope you
Self-destruct.
had fun.
Self-destruct and we take